أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, I hope everyone is well and hear me loud and clearly. Right.
Yes. Yeah.
So last week we didn't have a class, so I just want to wrap up everything what we started from past 2 weeks before on the discussion on the present tense. So Sister Sadiqa, assalamu alaikum. How many tenses does the present tense have? For example, let me remind yourself, I said that all nouns have three halat, three states: halatul raf, halatul nasb, and halatul jar. So we have, for example, ja'a zaydun, zaydun gets a dhamma tanween, and ra'aytu zaydan, I saw zayd. Now zayd is coming with a fatha tanween, and if I say I passed by zayd, I will say marartu bi zaydin. Now zayd is getting a kasra tanween. Now the verbs itself, they also have three states. When I mean three states, it's the last letter of the present tense verb. The past tense and all of the commands, the imperative commands, they do not change. They remain the same. But it's only the present tense. Its last letter has three states. What were those three states? What did we do? Sister Sadiqa?
Sorry.
So remember that the first one is like when we say yadhribu, what's happening to the last letter, the ba on yadhribu?
It's got a fatha.
Exactly. So halat, when a noun takes a fatha, or when in the june the noun is the noon with the kasra is dropped, it's called halatun nasab. Halatun nasab. And the default position of the present tense noun, the last letter should end with a dhamma, correct? Yadhribu. So when a noun present tense verb takes a dhamma or a noon with a kasra in the jul or the plural, it's called halatul raf. And the final one, when, for example, if lam comes, when we read lam, what does lam do?
Lam, it changes it to
Surah Ikhlas, Qul huwallahu ahad, Allah samad, lam
yalid. It changes to kasra.
The dal in lam yalid. What's happening to the dal? Is it yalidu or yalid?
Yalid. It's a sukun.
Exactly. So these are the three states of the present tense: halatul raf, halatul nasb, and halatul jazm. So halatul raf, when it ends with a dhamma, halatul nasb, when it takes a fatha, and halatul jazm, when it takes a sukun. So these are the three states of the
present tense.
Correct. Now, let me just remind everyone again. Give me 1 second. Let me just refresh. I think it'll be a good revision. Just give me 1 second. Let me get the file on the screen. So today I want to make this the last lesson for this chapter, and then we'll start the next thing, what we want to start.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Apologies.
Salah khair yesterday.
It was a child. It was a premature child, which was critically ill.
Mhm.
So okay, let's get it onto the screen now.
Inshallah, Ahsant.
Now over here now,
Yes.
you will see this now. Look at this again, everyone, to remind yourself, because this is really important, and inshallah I'll give you practice today. Now over here, as I said last time as well, fil mudari marfu, so all the present tense which we did, like yadribu, yadribani. Now Sister Siddiqa, what's happening now? Yansuru, can you just, let's recap everything here now. Yansuru, yansurani, what's happening here? Bismillah.
So yansuru, it's getting a fatha,
No, yansuru,
a dhamma.
Yeah. Correct.
And the yansurani, it's getting an alif and nun with a kasra.
Correct. The alif,
Yansur,
the alif itself is the sign of dual, and the noon with the kasra is being added to show that the present tense is in its original form. Because as you know, there's three states for the present tense: halatul raf, halatul nasb. So in the singular, the ra is getting a dhamma, but now because the ra has an alif with it, so you cannot change the harakat on the ra. So what the Arabs have done, have added a noon with a kasra, and that shows that the present tense is in its original form. Yes?
Yeah.
Is that clear for everyone else? So this is called noonul raf. Continue. Then yansuruna.
Yansuruna, it's getting a waw and a nun.
Correct.
That's
The waw
called
is the sign of plural, and the
Yeah.
noon with fatha is being added to show that the present tense is in an original form. Correct?
Yes.
Continue.
And then tansuru, it's getting a dhamma.
Correct.
And tansurani, again, alif, it's showing the jewel, and
Yep.
the nun, it's because it's an original form, but it's getting a kasra.
Yep.
Yansurna,
Correct.
and it is getting the re is getting sukun, and the nun is getting a fatha.
Correct. And this noon, it's this noon here, which is coming. It's part, this noon is noonun niswa. This is not to show that the present tense is in its original form. In the plural feminines, in yansurna and tansurna, in the plural feminines, these noons are, they are the sign of plural feminine. Noonun niswa. Noon for the plural feminines. That's the reason why when you look across this chart, you'll see yansurna, yansurna. The noon remains in halatul majzoom as well, because it's part of the original default position of the present tense. So that's the reason why it doesn't really get removed. Then tansuru.
Then tansuru, the last gets dhamma.
Yep.
And tansurani, again, alif, it shows it's a dual, and the nun, it's the original form. And tansuruna, again, the waw and a nun is added, waw for the multiple, and nun to show it's an original form.
Right.
And tansurina, the re is getting a kasra, and the ye and the noon, the ye again to show it's a feminine, and the noon is for the
halatul raf, to show the present tense is not in halatul jazm or halatul nasb. So this is halatul raf noon for fatah, correct?
So this noon is not for the feminine again.
No. It's only the plural tansurna, this noon here.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. And then tansurani, again the re gets a fatah, and the alif is to show a dual, and the nun, it's for the original form. Yeah. Tansurna, that is for the feminine multiple, and the
Right.
Re is getting a sukun, and
Correct.
the Noon, it is for the feminine Noon.
Correct.
Then Ansuru, the Re is getting a Dhamma, and Tansuru, the Re is getting a
Nansuru.
Dhamma. Nan,
Yeah.
sorry.
Excellent. Jazakallah for that. Now I'm going to ask, I will ask Sister Sadiqa Asari. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Sadiqa.
Walaikum salam.
How are you?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, thank you.
Right. Okay. Now, what I'm going to ask yourself to do is this: is now Sister Sadiqa Jafar has done the actual default position of the present tense, and now there, as you see, that the other two columns, al majzumu, al mansubu. Now, what we'll do first, we will do with yourself al majzumu. So we learn. I have been focusing for the past 2 weeks or so that the present tense, when the singular verb has a sukun, yansur, it can be done by the following particles. Either lam, when lam comes in front of present tense, what happens to the singular, sister?
It gets a sukun at the end.
Exactly. And in the dual and the plurals, happens?
Yeah, the nouns are dropped.
Excellent. MashaAllah. Now, can you go through them? And also lam, it changes the present tense to?
Uh,
So it did not. Lam yansur. Yansur is he is helping. When lam comes, lam yansur, he did not help. So what does that do? Change it to?
sorry, I don't.
It changes the meaning.
Oh, past, yeah, into the past, yeah.
Exactly. So now, can you go through all of these 14 forms? Lam yansur, lam yansura. Bismillah, please.
Lam yansur, lam yansura, lam yansuru, lam tansuru, lam tan.
That's a mistake. That should be a
Oh,
sukun.
yeah, lam yansur, lam. Sorry, lam yansuru.
And lam, no, this one here. This is a mistake. It should be
Oh.
lam yansur. There should not be a dhamma. It should be a sukun there.
Okay. Lam tansur, lam tansuru, lam yansurna. So it's a bit tongue twister for me. Lam tansur, lam tansur, lam tansura, lam tansuru, lam tansuri, lam tansura, lam.
Sorry, let me get it back on there. There you go.
Lam tansurna,
Excellent.
and then lam ansur, lam nansur.
Is this clear for you?
Yes.
Brilliant.
So can I just ask that the
Yes.
next column where it says la, the
Yep.
la nahi, so we would say for the first one, for he, we
Yep.
would say la yansur.
Excellent. Excellent. That's correct.
And then
So-
what's the third column? It would be lam, and no, la.
So here, so I mentioned this last time, and I think I sent it in the group as well, group here. Now here, and I've sent you two handouts. If you can read them, one's from the Arabic Essentials and one's from another book. If you read that, so this here lamul amr, it's lam with a kasra which comes li yansur.
Li yansur.
Yeah, lam with a kasra li yansur, which is a command. Which is a command for the third person. Liansur, he should, or he should sit. Oh, sorry, he should help. Liansur. Liansur, he should help.
And la would also follow the same pattern.
Yes, la policy, but it'll be la yansur. So la yansur, he should not. So liansur, he should help. Is a command, and la yansur, he should not help. It's the opposite of must.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to ask Sister. I'm going to ask Sister Sakina. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
How are you?
Good, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Now, Sakina, could you do me a favor? Can you go through the actual laws with a yansur, so that just to refresh everyone, and then I'll try to wrap up everything today. Bismillah.
Okay. La yansur, la yansura, la yansuru, la tansur,
Yep.
la tansuru, la yansurna, la
You
tans.
Jewel is la tans. You read la tansuru. It's la tansura. Jewel is la tansura.
Sorry, la tansura, la yansurna,
Correct.
la tan
Yep.
tans.
Correct.
لا تنصرا لا تنصروا لا تنصري لا تنصرا لا تنصرنا
Ahsanti. And then
لا أنصر.
La nansur. Yeah, that's correct. Ahsanti. Thank you. Sister Zamina. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, good, thank you.
Where are you at the moment?
I'm at home. Oh, in London.
Okay, London. Not in the back overseas.
No, no.
Okay, Bismillah. Now, over here now.
Yeah.
Now, liyansur. Bismillah. So liyansur means that he should help. So Islam with a kasra, liyansur.
Okay, so liyansur, liyansura, liyansuru, litansur, litansura, liyansurna.
Excellent. So these lees, lam with a kasra, it only comes for two individuals. It only comes for the third person and the first
Okay.
person.
Okay.
First person. So this lam li with a kasra, liyansur, liyansura, liyansuru, litansur, litansura, liyansurna. That's for the third person. And then there's two for the speaker, liansur, linansur, which means let us, we should help. Liansur, I should help. Linansur, we should help. Or let us help. Let us help. And the command, because this is a type of amr, so the Arabs have put the lam with a kasra for the command for the third person and the first person. And the command for the second person is with the hamza, with the actual changing, removing the tas from the present tense from the beginning and adding hamzatul wasl if it's a 3-letter verb, and if it's not a 3-letter verb, and if it's have a harakat, then there's no need to bring hamzatul wasl, because the noon here in the command tansur, the noon is silent. That was the reason why we had to bring hamzatul wasl. So for the command itself, for the second person, it is part of fi'l mudari majzum. It's from this category, even though the tas have been removed. But if you look at the ending, the singular has a sukoon, yes?
Yes, that's correct.
And then the dual and the plurals, the noons are dropped.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why they are under the umbrella of fi'l mudari majzum. Yes?
Yeah, so it's exactly the same meaning, just kind of the
Exactly. It's same meaning as the
added, yeah.
liyansur, but the only thing is this is a command for the second person, and you have the alif in the beginning. Exactly. Ahsanti. Is this clear for the rest of the students as well? Sister Zabunasa, assalamu alaikum. Is that clear for you as well?
Walaikum salam. Yes, sir. It's clear. Alhamdulillah.
Is it becoming clearer for everyone now because I'm repeating it the third time, or is it that you've naturally developed an understanding of it now?
Yes, it is getting better, Maulana.
It's
Definitely.
getting better because repeating makes us better.
Yeah, they say even a drops of water fall on the rock itself, it causes erosion there. So so that's fine. Okay. So Bismillah says, I would like you now do fi'l mudari mansub. So fi'l mudari mansub, I did the week before, I spoke about lam, lamma, sorry, we did lam, la nahiya, lamul amr. Now these were the three particles which I said are fi'l mudari majzoom, which makes the present tense into majzoom. And then also I've sent the handout out today as well. And then we
Yes.
spoke about lan. There are also sisters of lan. An, lan, kay, idhan. An, lan, kay, idhan. There are
Idhan.
4, which are the sisters of lan that make the fi'l mudari from marfu to
Mansub.
Ahsanti. Ahsanti. Now, quick question to ask everyone. Just so this is now I've sent the book in the groups as well. Now there's 2 things I can do. One is that I can rather as we finish the book already, I can either focus only on grammar, so that I can prepare yourselves literally and ultimately just for the Quran and reading tafsir in Arabic and understanding. That's one way of doing it. That I don't start book 4. I just concentrate on grammar and make you reach the level I need you to reach, and then I'll be able to start the books in Arabic. That's one option. Or the other option is that we start book 4 and alongside of it we do the other activities which you normally do. Try to create your understanding. What would you prefer yourselves overall?
I would prefer starting book 4 and doing this as well with it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes, me too.
I don't know what that sense other
Yeah,
people.
well, I would like to start book 4 and then we do half an hour book 4 and half hour we do the grammar.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Because I just wanted to have your feedback, because normally your level itself, from my personal experience, alhamdulillah, your level is really good. What you, and the comprehension understanding you have, it's a few more things which I need to nudge up and polish up, and then inshallah you'll be ready. How are you finding now Quran reading and understanding? Sister Sakina and Sister Zamina, how are you finding it now? Or have you anyone tried to pick up a book in Arabic and see if you're able to make some sense of it? What's your feedback? Sister Sakina, Zamina, unmute yourselves.
I haven't tried reading an Arabic book, but when reading the Quran, yeah, it's definitely helped in translating the verses.
You're able to do basic translations. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. And how about yourself, Sister Zamina?
Yes, I think sometimes when you're reading the Quran, you're able to pick up on certain words that I probably wouldn't have before. So now it's trying to understand it a bit more. Like you can kind of realize, oh, this is a command, or this is where it's coming from.
Yeah. Now the other thing I need you to do, if you haven't bought this already, you need to buy the Handword Dictionary. That is a must now. Because with the Handword Dictionary, because now you're able to understand this is command, this is past or present tense, you need to know the root word. And once you know the root word, you need to be able to know the meaning of the words from the dictionary. So the Handword Dictionary, it's essential for yourself at this stage. Inshallah, maybe this Shahr Ramadan or before, if I get the chance, I will definitely for your group, especially the book 3 students like yourself, I will start all of Surah Baqarah and we'll go through the breakdown of Surah Baqarah, tafsir, and also the ayat, breakdown of the verses, so that you have once I've done one Surah Baqarah with you, then after that I will have confidence in you, for you to be able to understand the sentence constructions in the Quran, inshallah. That is guaranteed, inshallah. Okay,
Inshallah.
so you're not that far away from that. Okay, now what was the one which is left now? Well, that's done. Any questions before I move on? Doctor, any question from yourself?
Very much. I think it's much clearer now.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Now, this handout, I've sent this, which I showed you last week or week before. I've sent this across to yourself, and inshallah, this will be clear for you. And now, I just want to make things clear for you, because the reason why, to be able to understand the Quran is a book of eloquence, and it's a peak of eloquence in the Arabic language. Now, when we're talking about al-huruf al-nasiba, we spoke about lan already. Now, there are these other ones as well. An, lan, kay, idhan. I mentioned this last week as well. And they do the same action as lan. There are the particles, but of course their meaning is different. I will ask, Doctor, can you come on the mic, please? Go through these meanings, the examples. An, that, or to, and read the examples, please. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم حرف النسب an means that or to, lan will not, never, kay so that, isn't is then, in that case. And in the word, the sentences are Uridu an adkhula al-jannah means I want to enter Jannah. Lan, and the disbeliever, lan yadkhul al-kafiru al-jannah. The disbeliever will not enter hell. To kay astariha, I came, Jetu means I came, kay, so that astariha, so that I could rest. Listen, the fawza fi America. In that case, you'll be successful in the work. The fawza means be successful.
Excellent.
in
Excellent.
America.
Now, I'm going to expand on this even further now. Now, I'm going to ask, Sister Shabnam, Bismillah. Sister Shabnam. Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah. Now, over here now, Uridu an adkhula al-jannah. So, when now the particle an, what does this do? It enters the present tense. It enters a present tense verb, and what it does, it changes the meaning. So adkhulu means I am entering, correct? So adkhulu means I am entering. So what it does, it changes the meaning from adkhulu, I am entering, to enter. So for example, in English, when I say I want to leave or I want to go, it gives that meaning across. And you will find that the person who is speaking uridu, I am speaking, the verb which will come after an will come in the same format, because I'm talking about myself. Uridu an adkhula al jannata. I want to enter
paradise.
Paradise. Now al jannata, it has a fatha. Why does it have a fatha? Because it's the object of the, even though adkhula is coming in the meaning of to enter, al jannata is the object for this verb adkhula.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, so because adkhula, I am the I am, even though it comes in the meaning of to enter, but I am the one who is desiring to entering, exactly entering, and the thing which you want to enter is paradise, and al jannata is the object of adkhula. Is that clear?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Okay, now the next example, try to explain that to me if you can.
Oh, gosh.
So now, first of all, I'll tell you what the lan does. Now, lan itself, it's a particle which enters the present tense, and it changes the meaning from present to future negation. Will not, never. So, kafiru al jannat. I want you to explain for me here now. Al kafiru and al jannata, the harakat of these words. Why are these al kafiru and al jannata?
Okay, first of all, the al-jannata, only because you've just explained it, it's the object. So it's taking a fatha because it's the object.
Of what? Of which verb?
Of the entering, yadkhula.
Correct.
And then the lan, you said it takes things into a future negative. So that's as far as that goes. Now al-kafiru, it's in raf because because of the al, perhaps.
No, because what does a verb require? It requires two things.
A doer,
And
an object.
exactly.
So
So
the kafiru is the doer
correct.
doing the entering, the yadkhula.
Exactly. Exactly. Is that clear?
Now that you've broken it down, yes, it is. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Can I
Next,
just add something, please?
yes, go ahead, sister.
You know, in the first example, Uridu an adkhula al-jannata.
Yep.
So why is the adkhula in, why does it have a fatha at the end of the lam? So why is it adkhula?
Because of an. An is a particle. It's a particle of nasab. It changes the present tense from dhamma to a fatha. That's the reason why. The lam is getting a fatha because of an.
Okay, but with lan, it doesn't do that. Or
Yes,
it
it does.
doesn't.
Yeah,
It
it does as well. So all of these are the same. The an, lan, kay, idhan, all of them change the present tense harakat from dhamma to a fatha and removing of the nouns in the dual and the plurals, but the meaning are different for each of these four different particles.
Okay, thank you.
Is that clear for you now?
Yeah, thank you.
Right, okay. Now, next one is jitto. Now, jitto is coming now, and the word k, the word k and likay, it says two. It's k and likay. There's a lam before it as well, likay, which means in order to or so that. Now, jitto, now k normally comes as a reply to another verb, like jitto, I came. So this is another verb will precede it itself. Jitto kay astariha. So I came so that I can take rest. Now, kay is coming, and can you see astariha getting a fatha? That's quite straightforward. Now, I want someone to do the past tense of ja'a, because ja'a is a verb which is quite popular. I'm going to give this verb to Sister Sadiqa Asaria, but as you was the last student who came on the mic, go ahead. I want you to all of the 14 forms of ja'a. Ja'a means he came.
Okay, so can you just do the first one? It's
Jim, okay, let me. Does everyone know all of the past tense of ja'a, or everyone's forgot? What's the situation like in the class? Who remembers and who's forgot?
Is it Jim Alif Alif? Is it
Jim Alif Hamza.
Hamza? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll try then. Yeah. Okay. Ja'a, ja'a, ja'u, ja'at, ja'ata,
Okay.
ja'atna.
No, look at this. Remember this from the sixth form. All of the actual changes from the plural feminine remains the same. So if you remove this to and put a na, you got the plural feminine. They all females came.
So ja'na.
No, kasra. Put kasra on the jim. Put kasra on the jim.
But even for past.
Yes.
So it was going ja'a, and then it just goes to jitna.
Exactly. That's the whole reason why I've asked you to do this, because when you have the weak words, the ruling slightly changes there. Because there's a jim alif, a jim alif hamza. The alif is a weak letter. Alif, waw, ya are the weak letters. So what happens is that from ja'a, ja'u, ja'at, it becomes jitna.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I must have missed that lesson. I don't remember that. Okay.
No, that's fine. I'm going to send it across to you now in the group so that you have this as a documented, and then I'll send it as a PDF as well if you need it in PDF.
Okay, so I'll try and carry on from that then. Jit, so it's jit. Jitna.
Yep.
Jitnat. Jitnata.
Not jitnat.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Sorry.
No, that's fine. It's good to have a little bit of joke. Jitta.
Yeah, I think I'll wait for the PDF.
No, that's fine. It's good. Jitna, then jitta,
Jitta, then jittuma,
correct?
jittum, jitti, jittuma, jittunna, jittu, jitna.
Excellent.
Okay, thanks.
Jazakallah. Now you can choose anyone who you want. You have the free hand.
Okay, let's see. Batu Manji.
Matul Manji, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
How are you?
I'm not all right.
Inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you shifa kamila, inshallah.
Inshallah, we are going to India next month
Inshallah. Okay.
for Kerala for treatment.
Okay. May Allah give you shifa. Now, Sister Matul Manji, now present tense, yaji'u. I've sent you in the WhatsApp group. Can you do the present tense of yaji'u? Or let's do past tense first. Ja'a. Let's do the same one which Sadiqa Asari has done. Bismillah. Ja'a. Bismillah.
I doubt I can do it.
Bismillah, try it. Look at the WhatsApp group. If you open the WhatsApp group, I've sent the past tense already in there. Ja'a. Did you find it?
Ja'a, yes.
Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ja'a,
Correct?
ja'a,
Ahsan.
ja'u,
Correct? Ja'at.
ja'at, ja'ata, ja'na,
Correct?
ja'na, then ja'ta,
Yep. Tuma.
ja'tuma,
Correct?
then ja'tum,
Yep.
and ja'ti,
Correct?
then ja'tuma,
Correct?
ja'tunna,
Ahsanti.
ja'tu,
Yes.
ana ja'tu, nanu, ja'na.
Ahsanti. Excellent. Now, thank you for that, sister. Sister Sharabanu, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, Sheikh.
Are you at home or at work?
I am at home.
Okay, so you're able to conjugate then for me then. So the present tense is ja'a yaji'u. Yaji'u is ya, jim, ya, hamza. Hamza at the end.
Okay,
Yaji'u.
just let me write it down. Ya G U.
Yeah,
Ya Jim
ya,
Hamza.
with a dhamma. The hamza with a dhamma. I've sent you the WhatsApp group as well.
Okay, I'll try just now without, and
Yep.
because I don't think I'll be able to open. So just let me try. Okay.
Yep.
So Ja'a Yaji'u Yaji'ani
Ahsanti.
Yaji'una
Correct?
Taji'u
Correct?
Taji'ani
Correct?
Yaji'na
Yajitna, hunna, yajitna. Excellent.
then Taji'u
Correct?
Taji'ani
Correct?
Taji'una
Excellent.
Taji'ina
Excellent.
Taji'ani
Yep.
Taji'na
Excellent.
Aji'u Naji'.
So I'm going to send you a screenshot now of some of the ayat in the Quran of Ja'a, so that you understand why I've done this, because when you're reading this, you'll know that this is the verb. Okay, let me just give me 1 second, and I'll send this across. Jazakallah for
Sheikh,
that.
you will. Okay, Sheikh, I joined in the middle. Will you also put the recording, right?
Yes, I'll put the recording in the group.
Okay.
So I've sent that now across to you, some examples of Ja'a from the Quran.
Molana, this table 4.1 also, I don't have it. Can you send this one in the WhatsApp group, please?
I've sent it today just before the class started.
Oh, okay, you have.
Yeah. I've sent 2 handouts, which you can read through, just to give you a better understanding. I've sent this this timetable already. Sent this already. Right. So now I'm going to do a different one. Now I'm going to ask to Sister Zamina. Bismillah. Can you come on the mic?
Assalamualaikum.
Alaykum assalam. Now, Sister Zamina. Now here it says إذن تفوز في عملك. So this comes as إذن. It normally comes as a response for a sentence which has come before it, and the sentence which came before it was أجتهد. So in that case, you will be successful in your work. This is said in response to the one who may have said أجتهد, I will work hard. So I will work hard, and you. So for example, you say to me, I will work hard, and then I'll respond to you. إذن تفوز في عملك. So you will be successful in your work. So it then comes as a reply to a person who says, I will work hard, or any sentence in that meaning itself. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, this verb here, tafuzu, which means successful, what is the past tense of this verb? The reason why I'm doing this, because I want you to be able to look at the verbs. Now here, you will see a waw in the present tense, in the middle letter, yes?
Yes.
So this is a weak letter verb. Now, what I'm going to give you, you could make a guess. What do you think is the past tense of this verb?
Fawzu.
Okay, fawzu. You've got that's really good that you made a good progress in the sense that you've got the words right. That fawzu, fawza.
Oh, sorry, fawaza.
Yeah, fawaza is the root word, exactly, fawaza. Now, I'll help you as well. Fawaza is on the same pattern as taqulu. So taqulu and tafuzu is on the same conjugation pattern, verb conjugation itself. That's a clue for you to be able to guess what is the actual correct past tense for this verb. So taqulu and taqula, idhan taqula and idhan tafuza is the exact same pattern. What is the past tense of taqulu?
Akala.
No, akala means he ate.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, akala means he ate. Taqulu means he is saying.
Oh, he's saying, oh, kul.
Yeah. So qul is the imperative.
Oh, so qala.
Ahsanti. So follow that same system and approach of taqulu became qala, tafuzu will become
Faza.
ahsantum, doctor. Ahsant.
Faza,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remember this point is that whenever there is a weak letter in the middle, like in the present tense, like tafuzu, taqulu, ta'udu, in the past tense, the waw will change into an alif in majority of the cases.
Yeah.
That's the basic generic formula. Well, not this is something which you will learn, and you will know that this will normally happen. So faza is the past tense. Now I want you to conjugate all of the 14 forms of faza. Remember, how do you say I said in Arabic? Qala is the past tense. He said. How do you say I said? I'm helping you so that when you say tafuzu, you will have the right conjugation for it. How do you say I said? You read this in the Quran. What was it? Sister Zabunisa? Ahsanti. Yes, Sister Zamina is qultu.
Qultu, yeah, sorry.
So how would you say I said? I am successful? Exactly. Say it. That's correct. What did Imam Ali say? Fustu wa rabbil
Kaaba.
Exactly. Is that clear for you now?
Yes.
Did you know that fustu was the same meaning as
No,
faza?
I didn't, but I did now.
Good. So you remember that. So faza, fustu. The reason why I helped you there is that when you get onto form number 6, plural feminine, it will change from to fustu itself. Not fustu, but the to has to change to a na. Continue now. Bismillah.
Faza, faza, Fazul, Fazat, Fazata, Fuzna,
Ahsanti, mashallah, ahsanti.
Fuz,
Excellent.
Fusta, Fustuma, Fustum, Fusti, Fustuma, Fustunna, Fustu, Fuzna.
Mashallah. Excellent. Mashallah. I'm really happy with that. Before I move you on to the present tense, I'm going to ask Sister Sadiqa Jafri, got a question?
Yeah, Molana, I'm just inquiring, why did you change from Fatah to Dhamma halfway through?
Why?
And why did you change it to Fuzd?
So what happened is, okay, good question. So there, now remember, when I started in the book 1 and when we did the 6 patterns, remember I talked about the pattern that whenever there's a 3-letter verb, its past tense will come with, there are 3 options of the past tense: fa'ala, fa'ila, and fa'ula. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like kataba, sharufa, and alima. The middle letter, the middle radical is changing.
Mm-hmm.
The present tense have also 3 forms. Yaktubu, yaktubu, yadribu, and yaftahu. Can you see that? Yes.
Yeah.
Now, what they have done, the Arabs have done this. It's good. It's a very good question you asked. Whenever there's a weak letter in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
whenever there's a weak letter, when there's a particularly there's a waw in the middle,
Yeah.
for example, no, the word nom. What does the word nom mean?
Night.
No means sleeping.
Sleep.
Yeah, sleeping. Now, no means sleep. Now, the past tense of nom is noon, alif. Right, everyone write this down. Noon, alif, mim, nama. Nama means he slept. Nama means he slept. Now, the present tense verb is on the pattern of yansuru, that the middle letter should have a dhamma. The middle letter should have a dhamma. So it's nama, yanumu. Nama, yanumu. So the original word is noon, waw, mim. Now, yanumu is the present tense. Now, in the past tense, it originally was nawama. Now, noon, waw, mim, nawama. Now, nawama is difficult. Nawama, it's difficult. So what the Arabs have done, they changed the waw to an alif.
Mm-hmm.
And made it nama.
Nama. Okay.
Is that clear for you now?
Yeah.
And even like, you know the word, we say in Salat, bihawlillahi wa quwwati akumu wa aqud. Now, the word akumu, the past tense of akumu is what, Sister Zamina?
Sorry, which one?
Akumu. We say this in Salat. Akumu means I am standing.
Mm.
Akumu is present tense. It's on the same pattern of akulu.
Is it Kama?
Ahsan, this is Siddiqa. It's Kama. Sister Zamina, is that clear? Kama. Qaf, alif, mim.
Okay. The same as Kyla.
Yes. Now, Sister Siddiqa, I want you to do Qama's past tense. Qama yaqumu. Qama means he stood. Yaqumu, he is standing. Aqumu wa aqud, I am sitting. Bismillah, do the Qama, past tense. Qama, qaf, alif, mim.
Kama.
Qama.
Kamat.
No, yaqamat, correct. That's correct. Qamat is correct.
Kamat.
Qamata.
Kamata. Kamatna.
No, it's qulna. Qum, it becomes qumna.
Kulna.
Qumna. No, not qulna, qumna.
Kumna.
Yeah.
Kumna.
Qumta.
Kumta. Oh, it's very hard, Morani.
No, I've sent you in the chat box. If you need help, if you go back up, it's got there. So qumta. So from qumna remains the same. You just add the actual suffixes ta tomatum, ti tomatunna. That's it. So kumna, kumta, bismillah.
Kumta,
Kumtuma,
kuntuma,
kumtum.
kumna,
No, kumtum, you old boys.
kuntum,
Kumti,
kumti, kumti, kuntuma,
yep.
kumtunna,
Ahsanti.
kuntum,
Kumtu
kuntu,
and kumna.
kumna.
Kumna, ahsanti. You know, so yes, is that clear for you?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Now, Doctor, I'm going to bring you on the mic now. Dr. Saib,
Alaikum salam.
alaikum salam. Doctor, I want you to do qala, past tense now. Qama, qama, qala, faza, are all of them the same pattern. Bismillah, qala.
Qala, qala, qalu, qalat, qalata, qalatu,
No, qulna.
qalati.
No, doctor, from the sixth form,
Qulna.
yeah, qulna.
Qulna. And
Qulta,
qulta.
qulta.
That's you. They have.
No,
Oh.
qulta is for you, one masculine. Qulta.
Yeah. Qulna. And then you feminine is kulti,
Correct?
kulti, kultima,
Qultuma.
kulna,
Yep.
kul. What was the word you said?
Qulta, you said. Qulta,
Kultam, kulta, kultunna,
correct? I said.
kultunna. Beg your pardon?
How do you say I said?
Kulla,
Qultu.
kultu, kultu. And kulna means we spoke, yes.
Ahsantum, we spoke. Ahsantum. Thank you for that. Thank you. Sister Sakina, now, bismillah, you come on the mic. Now, Sister Sakina, I want you to do yafuzu, present tense.
Okay. Yafuzu, yafuzani, yafuzuna, tafuzu, tafuzani, yafuzna.
Correct?
Tafuzu, tafuzani, tafuzuna, tafuzina, tafuzani, tafuzna, afuzu, nafuzu.
MashaAllah. Excellent. You have the choice to choose someone to make the imperatives. Choose whoever you want to choose.
Zebun Nisa Kanji.
Sister Zebunisa, bismillah.
It will become fuzz.
How do you know that was for so quickly?
I was preparing myself like.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. So let's break it down. So tafuzo, ta, fa, waw, zal. So you remove tafuzo, you drop the ta, and fa is with a dhamma. So there's no need to bring hamzatul wasl. And
Yes.
fu, there's waw in the middle which has a sukoon, and the last letter is with a sukoon. So when there's a weak letter and a non-weak letter, the waw is dropped and the amr becomes fuz, like qul.
Yes.
Is that how you guessed it?
Yes.
Okay. Ahsanti. Bismillah now. Fuz.
Fuz, fuza, fuzu, fuzi, fuza, fuzna.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Excellent. MashaAllah. Everyone's done very well.
Thank
How do you find that, everyone?
Alhamdulillah.
Sadiqa Saria, I want Sister Shabnam actually. Sister Shabnam, come on. Bismillah.
Sheikh.
Okay, now the one which I'm going to give you, it's on the same pattern as the other sisters have done, but the verb which I'm going to give you, you know the word ma'ad?
As in the day of judgment, as in.
Exactly. You know the word ma'ad means day of judgment. The root word for ma'ad is ayn, waw, dal. Ma'ad. So awada. Awada means return.
Okay.
So awada means return, and the root word is ayn, waw, dal. The past tense for ma'ad is ada. Ada means he returned. Ada, he returned. So I want you to do the past tense of ada. Ayn, alif, dal.
Okay, I'll try my best. And is this going to change
to udna.
its form?
Yes, same as qulna, udna.
Okay. So ada, ada, adu, adat, adata,
Excellent.
edna,
Udna.
odna, sorry, odna, odnat, odnata,
No, utta.
utta, okay, utta, otta, ottuma,
Yep.
ottum, otti, ottuma, ottunna,
Excellent.
ottu, ottna.
MashaAllah. How do you find that?
Alhamdulillah, it's very interesting. Thank you.
That's really good. Now, you could choose another student. I'll do one more and then probably end the class on that. Anyone you want to choose?
Sister Shabanu?
So Sharabano, Bismillah.
Okay, which one do you want me to do? Sheikh?
I'm going to give you Nama. The word Nama means he slept. It comes in the Quran as well.
Okay.
So the same pattern as Qala Yaqulu.
Okay. Nama, nama, namu, namat,
Correct?
namata, namata. So,
Yep. Numna.
numna.
Yep.
That's hunna, right?
Yep.
So, numti,
Yep.
numtuma, numtum,
Correct?
numti, numtuma, numtunna, numna. No, numtu, numna.
Excellent. Excellent. That's really good. Now, this is, remember this, now the ones we have done so far, all of them, the middle letter was the wow. Next week, when now I'm gonna do it now. So let me just recall. I'm just trying to remember. Okay, now who's going to come next? Who's going to come next? Who wants to come forward? Bismillah.
Okay, so inshallah, I do.
Bismillah. So, sister, now what's going to happen now? In the one which you have done so far, Khafa, in this one here, the first letter, like Qul ta qultuma, came with a dhamma. Now, this one here, which I'm going to give you now, here, Khafa yakhafu. So Khafa yakhafu, conjugate. Bismillah. Start this and I'll tell you the mistake. I'll tell you what is the correct thing you need to do.
Khafa means that the meaning is to
Feared. He feared.
Fear, yeah.
Yeah.
So I do Madi.
Yes, please.
Khafa, khafa, khafu, yeah, khafat, khafata.
That's it now. Now, hunna. Now, no, 1 second. Now, hunna, it's not going to be khufna. It's not going to be khufna. It's going to be khifna.
Khifna.
So remember this. Whenever there is a weak letter in the middle, there are two harakat. Either from the sixth form, it comes with a dhamma, or comes with a kasra. The way you will tell this, I'll teach you next week. There's a technique to know whether it's going to come with a dhamma or whether it's going to come with a kasra. This one here, khafa, yakhafu, the past tense sixth form is khifna. Bismillah. So, yeah, continue. Khifta.
Anta khifta, antuma khiftuma, antum khiftum, Anti khifti, antuma khiftuma, antuna khiftunna.
Excellent. Now in the ayah in Surah Maryam, it says, وَإِنِّي خِفْتُ الْمَوَالِيَّ مِنْ وَرَائِ وَكَانَتِ امْرَأَتِي عَاقِرَةً. Surah Maryam, verse number 5. So khiftu. So just remember this. Whenever in the present tense, yakhafu, there's an alif. Whenever there's an alif in the middle, the past tense, sixth form, will come with a kasra. That's how easy it is. If
Mudariya is yakhafu,
no, khafa, yakhafu.
So we have to see this khifna will come with the present tense or with the past tense.
So khifna is the past tense. Khifna is the past tense, but you need to go to the present tense to know what if it's going to be a dhamma or a kasra. If the present tense verb has an alif, like khafa yakhafu, because there's an alif, the past tense sixth form come with a kasra. Like nama yanumu, the present tense had a dhamma, a waw, and a dhamma. So the past tense sixth form will come with a dhamma.
Dhamma. Oh, I see. Okay. Yes.
This is the formula.
It will be easy to remember. Yes.
Is that this is Amina, Asaria, is that clear? So if the present tense has a waw, you'll know that from the sixth form, the first letter, qultu, the qaf itself, or numtu, will have a dhamma. In khafa yakhafu, because there's an alif, the sixth form now of it will not be khufna, but it will be khifna.
Yes.
So inshallah next week I'll give you a bit more practice, and inshallah then we'll finalize this and move on and try to finish off the revision of this book 3 inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, jazakallah, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali. Inshallah, I hope today's session was enjoying for yourself.
Alhamdulillah.
It's very eye-opening, yeah. Once we watch the video again and
Okay. I'll send you a khafa yakhafu, and I'll send you a few other ones with the alif in the middle in the present tense, so that you can practice it as well, inshallah. Okay.
So the amr will be khif.
No, bi khaf.
Khaf. Okay.
Yeah, because if khafa yakhafu, whereas nama yanumu, the noon had a nam qala yaqulu, the qaf had a dhamma, so it became qul. Very good question. And here khafa yakhafu, the kha has an alif, the amr become khaf.
Asant. Thank you.
Jazakallah. Ahsanti. Very good. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali. MashaAllah. Just one second.